a skinny radio tower past this parking garage here. It says Marshall's on the corner of the parking garage, and this radio tower is almost flush with me right now. Y'all see that? That radio tower is currently standing on the site of a firehouse in Chicago, and it's a very important firehouse. It is where they train the firefighters. That is the main firefighter training facility for the city of Chicago. Also, haven't mentioned this yet, that was also the site of the O'Leary's barn. That is where the Chicago fire started. Now, to put the damage of the fire into perspective, everything we have seen up until this point would have been gone, just a pile of smoking ash. But it was not blowing smoke. That is a firehouse where they train the firefighters for the city. Chicagoans being the ever lovers of irony and a little bit of dark humor, that's also where the Chicago fire started. Now, on the right-hand side, we have a building in Chicago that's probably at the highest risk for getting demolished. This is the old coal warehouse for the Union Train Station, or sorry, coal power plant. They burned coal in this building. Now, this is an Art Deco-style building. Remember when I said we're going to see an Art Deco-style building that has kind of an odd setback? This one has a setback, but it's hard to notice. It's only about 2 feet at the very top, only about 2 feet tall. Now, you may be wondering, why don't they adapt this building into something new? Why don't they tear it down? The main reason, it was an old coal warehouse. They burned coal in this building for many, many, many years. And when you do that, it essentially destroys the guts of the building, making it more expensive to redesign instead of just knocking it down and building up something new. Now, getting back into some history, after that fire of 1871, a huge rebuild occurred over the course of 20 years. Something interesting happened during that rebuild. Queen Victoria, the Queen of England, had heard about the fire and felt really bad that we lost our library. So, very nice of her, she sent us 5,000 books to restart the library here. Very nice. Weird detail about that story is, before the Chicago fire, we didn't have a library. Yeah, don't know where she got that. Well, when the Queen of England sent you 5,000 books, you better start with that library. That's how we started the Chicago Public Library. Now, after that great rebuild, we were in the 1890s at that point, and we really needed to bring people into our second city. We talked about the second city, the prisoners heard down. How are we going to do it? Well, we heard about a World's Fair